Whoa, what are those?
From over there.
You guys chairs?
I'm gonna stand so I can keep zooming in and out. Look how nice this will be.
What time do you want to leave at?
I got an Uber coming for arrival at the airport
Oh.
by 11:15. It was $18.
Nice, that's awesome.
Right?
That makes everything easy.
Hey.
Cost us $4 just to go to the airport to get in and out.
Right. Cooper, are you staying out here or do you want to come over by the stands with me?
I think over there.
You sure?
You can grab a chair? You wanna
No,
sit
I'm
out
going to
here?
go over there. I'm going to hype up our parents. 'Cause
Hype up.
they've made it clear that if I'm not there, it's too quiet.
I'm gonna grab
This
a
is
chair.
live and recording.
I gave you the key, right? Or do I? It's live recording. Hyped up parents. Let's go.
Pumped up kicks. Nobody should be watching yet. Outstanding service though.
Good.
2,800 kilobytes per second.
You want your jersey? I can button it so it doesn't fall off.
No.
No, thank you. Where's your choo-choo? Okay, I see your choo-choo.
Everybody else is on their way. So they can park right there.
Look at his choo-choo there.
That's what Mike said. Oh no.
Don't you dare act like that. You pick him up. You know better. They're fine.
Good morning.
Is it?
We're on that side.
Okay, I think it seems like you grew a few inches from last week.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna stay here, bud? Okay. You wanna keep the water? Yes, sir.
Cooper. A baby. Oh yeah. That's a new baby too. Oh no. That ain't gonna work. Cooper, pick it up. Pick up your candy. Put it back in the tray. off for the Nails is Luke. Takes a ball high. Beautiful complex here today at the All-Star Legacy Fields at Centaur Park. Next pitch. Down low, ball 2. 2-0. Swung on and missed. 2-1 pitch. Up high, 3-1. Pitch. Inside, ball 4. Lead-off walk for the Nails here at the top of the first. Beautiful day at the ballpark. Currently 55 degrees and sunny. Good steal of second there by Luke. Takeoff attempt there. Luke back safely with a head-first slide. The pitch. Up high. The pitch popped up and foul. Two-one count on Owen. Correction, 2-2. Luke in scoring position at second, nobody out. Down low, 3-2, full count. Payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4. 2 good at bats by the Nails to lead off the inning. Runners at first and second now. Brings up Braden. Meeting on the mound. Got Luke at second, Owen at first. Braden looking to drive in some runs. First pitch, swung on and missed. Pitch, Luke. 0-1 count, runners at first and second here.
Get everything out here, son.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swung on, fouled back, out of play. 0-2. Pitch. Up high. Double steal. No throws. Great job there by the Nails to get out of a double play situation. Put the force at first. Outside. Braden doing a good job of laying off that pitch. Runners at second and third now for Braden. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Pickoff attempt there at third. Eli steps into the box. One out, runners at second and third. First pitch, kind of a three-quarter swing there, swung on and missed. The 0-1, fouled back, 0-2. Wind blowing in today, and we got 20-foot fences in the outfield. The 0-2 on Eli. Up high, 1-2. Luke at second, Luke at third, Owen at second. The 1-2. Behind him, evens the count up at 2-2. Luke Wesley stays at third. Trying some new filming angles today out here from center field. Let us know in the comments if you're for or against it. Pitch is foul. Down the right field side. Do it again at 2-2. Full count now. No runners. Pitch here. 3-2-1 out. Pitch is swung on, hit up the middle, gets by the center fielder, goes all the way to the fence. Luke scores, Owen scores, Eli stopping at second with a 2 RBI double. Clutch hitting there by Eli with a 3-2 count. Brings up Gideon Wells. First pitch, inside, 1-0. Gideon looking to send one out to the outfield as well, drive in another run. 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Good lead there by Eli. Pitch swung on and missed. Eli goes. Call on the field is out at third. We are looking for some obstruction there by the shortstop because he did have to go around him. Because it's a mess. No overturning of the call, so we are out stealing third now. 2 outs. Get off the fence. Pitch. Swung on. Fouled back and out of play. Evens the count up at 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Little high. Good off-speed pitch there. Brings the count to full. Marco waits on deck. The 3-2. Fouled back and out of play to the first base side. Good at bat there by Gideon. Three-two pitch. Ball 4. 2-out walk for the Nails. Brings up Marco. Getting Wells at first now. Marco steps in. First pitch. It's a fair ball down the right field line, gets by the outfielder. Gideon's going home. Marco's on his way to third. The throw is cut off by the shortstop. No throw to home. It's an RBI triple for Marco. Big hit there down the right field line for Marco. Drives in another insurance run. 3-0 Nails. Top of the first, 2 outs. Now J-Mo with a runner at third takes a big hack for strike 1. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Quickly 0-2. J-Mo is no stranger to 2-out hits though. And strike 3 swinging. Great first inning there for the Nails. About him. Nails white on white today in the turf. Parents are probably happy about that. Starting defense for the Nails. Getting the nod on the mound is Owen Tate doing the catching today. Braden. At first base we have Gideon, second Harry, third Luke, shortstop Marco. In the outfield today we have Tomas in center, Jamo in right, Eli in left. Nope. You're front and center today, Tomas.
I'm supposed to be all the way back here.
Just keep it in front, man. Remember, first step's back. Great communication to start by Tomas Barnes here in center field, letting everybody know where the play's at. Owen Tate leans in, gets the signs. First pitch, just a bit outside for ball one. The 1-0, same pitch, low and outside. Next pitch, just a little high. Braden tried to frame it in there, wasn't able to. 3-0 count now. The 3-0, outside, ball four. Oh, correction, 3-1. A little hard to see from the outfield here. Should have worn my stronger contacts. 3-1 now, 3-1. That one is outside, ball four. Our opponent today is CAB Arlington. CAB stands for Cover All Bases. Lefty. Good talking here by the Nails defense. The pitch. Pitch out. Throw down. Not in time. Good backup by Tomas to throw. Offline. And he's safe on the dive back. Good covering there by the Nails. Just throws a little offline. Got a 1-0 count now, runner at third, nobody outs. Might have a pause for a slight injury. The 1-0. Pickoff attempt over to third. Back safely with a dive. The pitch. In there for a strike. Evens the count up at 1-1. Looked like a good off-speed pitch from Owen. Dropped in there. The 1-1. Swung on. Hit softly to Marco at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw across. Offline. CAB able to score one on that. Tough play for Marco. Kind of a slow roller, charging in. Have to shift momentum, make the throw across. Next pitch. Popped up. Popped up and caught. Good play there. One out. Runner has to retreat back to first. Nails in a double play situation now to get out of the inning. Limit that damage. Throw's coming. Gets by him. Good backup there by Marco to keep that from going into center field. Big pitch out there from Owen. The pitch. Ball just a little bit. Oh. Correction. Strike. One out, runner at second. The pitch. Gets by Braden. Runner is safe at third without a throw. With modern catching and the framing being such a critical part, see some pass balls on frame attempts that just don't quite secure the ball. The pitch. Outside. 3-1. Good pitch right down the middle there to make it 3-2. Runner at third, one out. Payoff pitch. Fielded cleanly by Harry. Makes the easy out at first. 2 down, 2 across for CAB. 3-2. Bottom of the first, 2 outs. Good play there by Harry to field it, take his time, make a good throw. Two out now, nobody on. The pitch. Down low and outside, ball 1. Bounce off the turf, off of Braden, and the umpire on that one. Pitch. Down low and outside. 3-0. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. Ball 4 outside. 4-pitch walk for Owen. Gets the tying run at first with 2 outs. Owen comes set. First pitch. Swung on, hit up the middle. Plenty of time for Harry there to barehand it, make the throw, out at first. Good inning there by the Nails. Allow 2. but maintain the lead as we enter the top of the second. Nails 3, CAB 2. All right, Nails looking to put some more runs up on the board here as we come into the top of the second. Harry Robinson up to bat. Made 2 big outs in that first inning there. The pitch. Strike 1 at the top of the zone. I think if we had the ABS system here, he'd be tapping that helmet. The 0-1. Hit down the right field line. Fair ball. Good single there for Harry. Good moment there at first with Harry on first and his dad coaching first. Building memories out here with Nails Baseball Club. Oh no, oh no. Might have a possible pickoff situation. Uh-oh. Well, still building memories. Just not the memory I think you want. Picked off at first. Showing bunt. And we're going with a strike. Tomas Barnes now coming up with 1 out. Nobody on after an unfortunate pickoff play at first base that got him into a rundown. Next pitch, high and inside, 1-1. Two and 1. Tomas in there doing his best Matrix impression to avoid that one. 3-1 now. If we can get Tomas on the base, good threat to steal. 3-1 pitch. In there for a strike. Brings it to a full count, 3-2 with 1 out. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. Good at bat there by Tomas. Shows bunt first pitch. Works count full. Gets a walk. Brings up Carter. Runner on first with 1 out. Pickoff attempt. Tomas back safely with a dive. First base holds the tag on him. Throws it back to the pitcher from his knees. Probably a little more focus on that pitcher now. And he's had a successful pickoff move. First pitch to Carter. Oh no. Tomas steals second. Good steal there to get out of the force situation. Now with Carter, opportunity to drive in an RBI. Give the Nails a little bit of insurance here in the second inning. Pitch. Outside. He was counted but 1-1. Tomas with a pretty good lead there at second base. The pitch. Hit by the pitch in the leg. Uh-oh. Slow to get up. Might have got him right in that little calf muscle. Oh yeah. He's gonna feel that one at school tomorrow. Hit by pitch for Carter Clayman. Puts Nails at first and second for AJ Nelson. I think this is possibly a good bunt opportunity for AJ. Great speed. If he can lay one down, get everybody off and running, get the bases loaded. Mound visit there to calm the pitcher down after that hit by pitch. Carter out there at first doing the shaky leg. Trying to get some feeling back in that right foot. He's got to pay attention though. Don't want to get picked off. All right, runners at first and second with one out for AJ. Great thing about AJ, he really shrinks down that strike zone with that batting stance. First pitch. Good idea there by AJ to bunt. Keeps it out there for strike one though. Be a challenge to bunt on those high ones. Don't want to get into a pop-up. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2. No drop third strike situation here with first and second base occupied. Good lead by Tomas. The pitch. Inside double steal. Oh my goodness. Another one. Was a strike him out, throw him out, double play. And I'm sorry everybody, I didn't zoom out in time. We missed that one. Offensively for the Nails now, that's one picked off, 2 caught stealing. 3 of our 6 outs have been on the base paths. No defensive changes this inning for the Nails. Owen Tate still pitching. Braden back there at catching. Gideon at first. Harry at second. Luke at third. Marco at shortstop. Tomas in center. J-Mo in right. And Eli in left. Nails looking for a 3-up, 3-down inning here to preserve that 3-2 lead as we enter the bottom of the second. right, here we go. Top of the second. Owen leans in, gets the sign. First pitch. In there for a strike. Good pitch by Owen. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Good job there by Owen. The 0-2. Down low. Good idea there. Change up the eye level. One-two count now. Owen comes set, and the pitch. Swung on. Fouled up, out of play on the first base side. Count remains 1-2. Pitch outside. 2-2. Two pitch. Just a bit high. Payoff pitch. Swung on. Fielded by Marco. Throws across. Not in time. Good backup there by J-Mo to keep him at first base. Diving attempt by Luke at third. Good backup by Marco. Fields it. Not able to make a throw that's on the line. Leadoff base runner for CAB Arlington. And a pitch out that doesn't pay off. 1-0. Owen looks in, gets a sign. The pitch. Outside again, 2-0.
Come on, Owen. Find the weak point. Come on, Owen. Deep breath.
2-0 count, runner at first, nobody out. The pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. Runner still at first base, not being too aggressive with his lead. 2-1 count. It's a two-step lead for the first baseman. 2-1 pitch. In there, swung on and missed. Big strike two right there. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner go on this pitch. Try to stay out of a double play force situation. Pitch is swung on, fouled up. Oh, Gideon wasn't able to corral it there right in front of the CAB bullpen. So we'll do it again at 2-2. It's 2-2 pitch. Up high, gets by him. And there is no throw to second. Full count now. Force at first. Payoff pitch. Swung on, foul tipped, and not held onto by the catcher. So we'll do it again at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Swung on. Popped up. Gets over the head of the right fielder. Misses a cutoff. Good job there by Luke to be ready to get that up. Holds the runner at third. Outfield is playing shallow. First pitch there gets by Braden. Now the Nails are in a bit of a pickle with runners at second and third. Nobody out. The pitch swung on and missed. Evens count up at 1-1. Good off-speed pitch there, low. Gets him chasing. 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and fouled off. Good at bats by CAB. Fouling off a lot of pitches. A tough situation for the Nails. They could play the infield in to cut that runoff at home. Pitch is swung on and missed. That's a big first out for the Nails. Uh-oh. Good catch there by Marco for out number 2. Keeps all the runners. Nails with a possibility here to get out of this second inning jam. Left-handed batter now for Owen. Pickoff attempt. Back with a dive. Good to let the runners know that you're thinking about them. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Throw down by Braden. A little bit of hesitation on that throw down. Gotta fire that thing down from your knees. The 0-1. Great pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Great stop there by Luke. He's taking a beating, though, at third base. A little bit high there. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. The pitch. Swung on. Out of play and just out of reach of Luke. Great effort there. Still a 1-2 count. Gets past Eli. Or gets past Marco. Uh-oh. Can't hesitate on those throws. If we're going to try to gun them at home, gotta be quick on those. That lets the runner advance to second, eliminating the force out at first. Got a big 777 coming over us. Pitch is swung on, hit hard to Harry, right over his glove. Fielded by Tomas. No, no, no. Another situation where We let that runner advance and get into scoring position rather than keeping him at first. Swung on, hit hard to third. Down the line and foul. One and one. Just a bit outside on that one too. 2 and 1. Two, 1. Swung on. Gets over Gideon's head past J-Mo. Runner scores. Gets past second base. Good backup by Eli. Nails need to take a deep breath here and reset. Get back to our fundamentals. Turn, run. CAB scored quite a few runs here on overthrows and missed cutoffs. Next pitch, swung on and missed. The 0-1. Swung on, hit back up the middle. Fielded by Harry. And the side is retired, but not before CAB takes the lead. All right, we're back here now in the top of the third. Luke Cornell leading off. CAB put up 4 runs that inning, making the score 6-3. Nails looking to answer with a few runs of their own. Luke steps in as our first base coach picks up the pace to get to first. First pitch to Luke. Just a bit high. 1-0. Way ahead of it. 1-1. Wasn't expecting the off speed there. Somehow dodges that ball. Two and one. Swung on and missed. 2-2. Just getting him on that off-speed stuff. 2-2 count here. Drop third strike. Got to be ready to run. The pitch up high. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swung on, popped up, and it stays in play. Payoff pitch again. In there for strike 3. Good pitch there. Brings up Owen Tate. Pitch is swung on. Hit deep. Hit deep. Fielded by center field. It's a great line drive single there for Owen Tate. Nails, friends, and family, mark your calendar for our April 4th Give Back event. Over 10,000 Easter eggs. Big prizes. Big fun. Pitch is swung on, hit high, down the line, cutting foul and out of play. It's a big swing there by Braden. Pitch hit up the middle, fielded by the pitcher. Throw across, makes the play at first for 2 outs. Good job there by number 99 at first base to stretch out. Make a good catch on that. Good job from the pitcher too. 2 outs now, we're running on contact. Eli takes a big hack at the first pitch, comes up empty-handed. The 0-1. Right down Main Street, which for you Hazlitt residents is no longer accessible. The 0-2. Swung on, hit softly, fielded cleanly by the pitcher, underhand flip. Great inning there by CAB. Defensive changes here for the Nails. Coming in for relief, Carter Clayman. Doing the catching now, Tomas Barnes. First base, Gideon. Second base, Harry. Third base, Luke. Marco at short. AJ comes into right field. J-Mo shifts over to center, and Eli remains in left. Carter had an 8-pitch inning yesterday in his Little League game, hoping for a repeat scenario. Another shout out to the facilities here, brought to us by the MLB, the Texas Rangers, and Corey Seager. Great park here in Arlington, full turf, super flat. Good shade for our fans out there behind home plate and down the third baseline.
They started locking our middle school again. We have a nice turf track that we used to be able to use.
Corey and Maddie, and see if they can help you out.
People started vandalizing it, so now we can't use it anymore. Yep. Even though it's paid for by our tax dollars. Yeah, sad stuff. Whoa, scuzzy. Let's go, Carter!
Barnes.
Who knows if it's a rough game when we play the number 1 team, right?
All right, as we enter the bottom of the third now, CAB leads 6-3. Nails need a quick 1-2-3 inning.
Oh, I guess we should follow him.
Carter comes set. First pitch. Just a bit outside. The 1-0. Outside again, 2-0. There we go. Good pitch there on the outside corner for a strike. Brings the count up to 2-1. 2-1. Seems like he's trying to live there on that outside corner. That's a battle. Sometimes you just can't win. 3-1. Three-one pitch. Oh, I think the batter might have influenced the decision there a little bit by ducking on a curveball. Leadoff walk for CAB. Carter comes set, pickoff attempt. Back safely with a dive. The pitch. Runner goes, throw is not in time. Ball one and a stolen base. Good movement by the Nails to be ready to back up that throw. Big lead by number 35. Good job there with the, I'm going to call it the Oliver Perez move. Evens the count up at 1-1. Pitch. Outside, not caught by Tomas. And the runner is into third without a throw. 2-1 count, runner at third, nobody out. Shallow pop fly there to the second baseman, Harry Robinson, for out number one. Keeps that runner at third. A little bit of a pause here while CAB goes and gets that bat. Next pitch. Swung on. Hit softly to Luke. Fielded cleanly. Run scores. And overthrown to first. No backup. Runner goes to second. Nails are struggling to make that long throw across the diamond today. One run across now makes it 7-3. One out, runner at second. Ball high there. Pickoff attempt there, back safely with a dive. Oh no. Pitcher might be getting dizzy doing all that spinning. Pitch swung on, popped up, and out of play off the roof of the third base side dugout. Two-one count. Runner at third, one out. Just a bit high. 3-1. 3-1 pitch, outside ball 4. Might be a short relief appearance here if we can't start making some outs. 14 pitches so far. First pitch, swung on, line drive back, double play. Good job there. Great job by Carter and Gideon to make sure they were on the same page there. Good catch by Carter, turns, throws to Gideon, cover in the bag, gets out of a big situation there in the bottom of the third. right, top of the fourth. Part of the order coming up. Gideon, Marco, J-Mo. Gideon steps in here. Looking for a good hit. First pitch. High and inside, 1-0. Nails hoping to chip away at this 7-3 deficit. The 1-0. Swung on and fouled off the handle. Evens the count up at 1-1. 1-1. High and inside, 2-1. Nails need base runners, and they need smart base running here in this inning. 2-1. Swung on. Hit softly to the third baseman, throws across. And he is out. Good play there by the third baseman. One out now for the Nails as Marco steps in. Pitch. Swung on. I like the aggressive approach there, looking to attack on the first pitch. Nails need to get something going offensively. The 0-1. Popped up, fouling out of play off the first base dugout. If you're parked over there on that street, you might need a new window. 0-2 now on Marco. Now he's got to start protecting. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Locked him up. 2 quick outs brings up J-Mo. First pitch. Swung on. Popped up. Caught by the second baseman. 3 up, 3 down for the Nails. We head to the bottom of the fourth. 7-3. All right, as we enter the bottom of the fourth, some more defensive changes here. Carter and Tomas stay in the battery. J-Mo moves to first, AJ to second. Luke remains at third. Eli to short. Marco to center. Owen to right. And Braden, correction, Gideon to left. All right, leadoff batter for CAB coming up, left-handed hitter. Carter comes set. First pitch. In there for a strike. The 0-1. Swung on. Down the third baseline, foul. Great move there by the third base coach to get out of the way. Quickly 0-2. I'm sure Carter's thinking curveball here. See if he challenges him with the fastball. The 0-2. High and outside, 1-2. The pitch. Swung on and missed. And he is safe on a drop third strike swinging. Brings up another left-handed hitter.
Shortstop, you know who's covering the bag. AJ back.
Big off attempt there. Back safely with a dive. Third base coach telling him, hey, get a bigger lead. Make it more challenging. About a 2.5 step lead there at first. Carter comes set. The pitch. In there for a strike. Pitch is down and not in time. One strike. Runner steals second. Nobody out. Pitch is swung on and missed. That little look back move from the pitcher. First time seeing it as a base runner, you're not quite sure what to do, so you freeze up a little bit. Pitch. Swung on, hit hard. Off the leg of Eli. Nothing he can do there. Nope. Don't forget about that runner at first. Runners on the corners now. If you don't play on turf every day, those hops are tough. Looks like we're getting a pinch runner now at first base. CAB in a position here to add some runs. Runners at first and third, nobody out. Pitch. Swung on. Chopper to... Oh no, bobbled. Bobbled by the pitcher. Run scores. Nobody out. Somebody might want to put some pine tar on that ball because we're struggling to hold on to it. All right, 8-3. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Pitch is inside. Runner goes. Throw gets by him. Good backup by Gideon. Double steal there to eliminate the force out. Kind of looking for some batter's interference, maybe? I think the Nails are feeling like they can't get a call in their favor today. A lot of close outs on base running. Possible batter interference. Pitch is swung on, hit hard, fielded by Carter. Throw home, got a tag. out at home. Good play there. For those of you scoring at home, that's a 1-2 put out. One out now. Runners at first and third. Pass ball. Advances the runner to second. Little bloop shot there into shallow left center field. Brings another run across for CAB. Fielded by Eli. Outs remain elusive. Pitch there. In there for a strike. Defensive indifference on that steal of second now. Pitch. High. Past Tomas. No runners advance. You got to forget about those base runners. Focus on getting some strikes in there. Get the fielding. High and outside, 2-1. Pickoff attempt there at third. Gets past the third baseman. Run scores. And now we're in another situation where he is out there. So, we have a pickoff attempt that gets past third base, allows the run to score. Followed by an out from Tomas to Luke. Unfortunately, though, too little, too late. Nails fall in game one here at center field. Final score 7-3. Excuse me, 10-3.